Tia, Mowry, and Cory Hardrict are back at it again. Seriously, are we ever going to get a break from their never-ending divorce drama? Tia filed for divorce in 2022, but Cory just can't seem to let go. He keeps talking about Tia and throwing some not-so-subtle shade her way. This time, he's trying to claim that Tia allegedly cheated on him during their marriage and that she might have even had a sugar daddy. Well, Tia has had enough of Cory's BS. She called him out for being obsessed with her and trying to keep her from dating other guys because he still can't get over her. But does Cory even really want Tia back? And is he really trying to scare off her potential boyfriends? Let's break down this drama and find all the way out. Tia and Cory's divorce has been one of the weirdest and shadiest splits that we've seen in a hot minute. And that's saying a lot because y'all know that Hollywood divorces are messy as F, and they often get toxic. Tia announced their divorce in 2022 on Instagram, saying, "I wanted to share that Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain our friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children." This was wild though, because we all thought that things were going great between them until that moment of that post. But y'all, we were very wrong. Even though she claimed the divorce was peaceful, she couldn't have been more mistaken. She didn't fully explain the real reason behind the divorce. She hinted it had to do with money issues, and everybody knows that Tia was the main breadwinner in their relationship. So when she and Cory first met, Tia was already a successful actress, starring in the hit show Sister Sister with her twin Tamara. Cory, on the other hand, was an up-and-coming actor, struggling to make ends meet. He was so broke, so Tia was the one supporting their relationship and marriage. Cory even admitted he felt pressured to propose when he wasn't financially stable.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, every Christmas or birthday, I felt the pressure mounting because she would look and it wouldn't be no ring.
Christmas,
no,
Cory?
not
that's
every.
Not true.
I think up until the last year, when she had a birthday, I think she was expecting like something.
Last year, what? Like
before it happened, before we got engaged.
Like year.
No, I remember.
6,
I felt
7?
the pressure, and we would talk about it on the phone. She would throw little hints like, you know, like that. It's probably not gonna work out if he ain't trying to marry me. Like, what are we doing? We just dating, and she don't date, and. You know, and so I was kind of like, man, you know, I have to marry her. But it wasn't like I didn't want to marry her. I just wasn't ready financially. I'll be honest. I felt like I was afraid. I was scared. I was just like, man, you know, this is serious. But then I said, you know what?
But I think we have to
bring.
Sorry.
So I went back to my old saying of what brought me here. What brought me here was faith on that plane was $75. And I said, okay.
This is nice to know. We never said this.
No, but so I said, well, you know what? Money's not everything, you know, and people think that it is, or that's what, you know, you'll get fake people and fake friends and all that with money. But I said one thing. I said, you know what? I got faith, and that's one thing I never waver is my faith and my belief in myself, God, my mother, and heaven looking down on me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna step up and make a move, and God gonna take care of us. And that's just the honest truth. And I said, I'm gonna get a ring. I didn't have a lot of money, but I got a really, really nice ring. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this happen. And that's the truth. I said, I love her. She loves me. It's real. We'll make it work no matter what. I don't care what people gonna say. They probably, why are you marrying this broke? You know? I said, whatever. We gonna make this work.
But Tia was content with their setup, and they were married for 14 years. However, over time, things began to shift, and she started feeling some kind of way about being the one shouldering the financial burden in the marriage. She even dropped some hints about this on social media. She liked a video by the Neighborhood Talk discussing a partner who wouldn't pay bills or contribute financially to the household.
So happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? I mean, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself?
But not only did Tia like this video, but she also dropped a side-eye emoji under the post just to make sure her point was clear. And folks definitely picked up the tea, quickly putting 2 and 2 together and realizing Tia probably got tired of carrying Cory financially, so she dumped him. But after that, she stayed pretty quiet about the divorce and looked like she was moving on. Meanwhile, Cory started acting real messy, doing the most to complicate the divorce proceedings, like when he tried to go after Tia's money. When Cory responded to Tia's divorce filing, he asked for alimony and even pushed the courts to review the prenup that they signed before getting married. According to court documents, Cory and his lawyers asked for the determination of the validity of the prenuptial agreement dated April 14, 2008, and or that any provisions are unconscionable. This meant that Cory and his lawyers were trying to claim that the prenup was signed too close to the wedding and that he might have been coerced into signing the prenup against his will. At the time, folks dragged him for eyeing Tia's money, but it seems like he was just trying to stall the divorce. Fans started to speculate that he really didn't want her money. He just didn't want the marriage to end and was trying to buy time to change Tia's mind. But her mind was made up, and less than a year after she filed, the divorce was finalized and they were both free to live their single lives. But despite everything, they managed to keep things civil. In an interview, Tia said that she didn't see her marriage as a failure. She claimed she just graduated from it, whatever that means.
You know, my marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, you know, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people look at, when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving? Are they growing? And I feel like that is what is most important.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but hey, at least they weren't out here throwing shade at each other on social media and causing drama then. So I guess a win was a win. But things took a turn when Tia started seeing other guys. There were whispers going around about her dipping back into the dating pool. And let's just say, Cory was not feeling it at all.
Yeah, y'all wild in these comments. I don't know nothing about no boyfriend. Maybe y'all tell me. I have no idea. You know, I don't know nothing. I don't pay it no mind.
When I say he was totally shook, it was clear that it must have hit a nerve. And honestly, I saw it coming because he's been low-key hinting that he wants to patch things up with Tia.
I appreciate y'all. Coach Marcus, sending nothing but love. It's love, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay, I love my beautiful family. Love my kids, love my wife, I love all you guys.
So I get why he probably got upset when people brought up the whole topic of Tia moving on. He also denied the rumors about him cheating on Tia, claiming that did not happen.
That did not happen. Baby beautiful, 2222, that did not happen. I don't like addressing stuff, but that didn't happen.
And at this point, we started throwing hints that Tia had cheated on him during their marriage and hinting that she had a sugar daddy funding her lifestyle. This was kind of wild and a lot of people didn't pay attention to it at the time, but looking back, it kind of seems like he was trying to cast a shadow of doubt on Tia after she accused him of not paying his fair share in the marriage. He allegedly felt humiliated after that, and he tried to make her look bad by claiming she had a sugar daddy who she cheated with during their marriage. And it was super shady of him to bring it up again when Tia talked about how weird and difficult it was for her to get back into the dating scene.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. It got worse.
People wondered if this meant that she was going to take Cory back, but she denied it, saying, "Just because dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer serves me. That's like implementing if I don't book an audition or part as an actor right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams." Yeah, y'all can trust Tia to clap back in the messiest and shadiest way, and she did so when she hinted that she had a new man. She posted this picture of herself and captioned it, "What one man won't do, another man will." Y'all, the shade must have been thrown at Cory because it was crystal clear that he caught it. It's like she finally found herself a man who knows how to handle business, making her throw some major shade at her ex, who supposedly left her with all the bills. Talk about messy. And there were even rumors swirling around for a bit that the new guy might actually be Cory, because she was actually seen rocking her wedding ring for a little bit. But no, they never rekindled things, so it was just a rumor. Now, Cory hasn't spilled much tea about the divorce, but he recently did an interview where he opened up for the first time about how devastated he was over the split. He revealed he cried himself to sleep for a year and a half afterwards.
Because, you know, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands, and, you know, no one's there for you, and it's just like, you know, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong, but you know, it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. You know, nobody see that. Yeah. Nobody see that. Yeah. You know, like, you know, you live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. Yes. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like, I'm here and I'm still going.
It's really unfortunate how things unfolded, but Cory seems to be in a good place now. And that's definitely a win, because his career's on fire with a couple of movies under his belt since then. So things are looking up. But as for Tia, I wouldn't be surprised if she finds all this attention a bit much. She's just trying to move forward and meet new people and explore new things. So it's gotta be tough diving back into the dating pool when your ex-husband and baby daddy are still out here professing his love for you and trying to paint you as a cheat. Yeah, that's a whole lot to handle. Well, of course the fans have been talking, and they've been saying things like, you know what's still so funny about this? Is dang near a year later, Tia still ain't said what Cory did, which proves a lot of these heifers believe in marriages and relationships for no absolute reason. She failed, and if I was Cory, I wouldn't take her back unless she cashed me out. I still want to know why Tia and Cory divorced. We the people need answers. And Cory Hardrict being in a movie about divorce after getting a divorce from Tia is actually quite comical. But I got to know what y'all think about this. Should Tia and Cory get back together? Drop your thoughts and comments below, and then check out this next video.